already? All right. Again, thanks everyone for coming out today for this press conference. This will be our last press conference and update. Any new information will be coming from the respective departments that are doing the investigation. Today we're going to have Chief John Pond. He's going to speak briefly on the fire department and what's been happening since our last update. Also, Mayor Alex Morris is going to speak on the city's relief efforts and helping out the victims. The District Attorney Anthony Galudi is here. He's going to speak on the investigative part of the fire, and also Damian Cody from the building department is here to answer any questions there might be about what's going to be happening with this business. First, I'm going to ask Chief John Pond.
Morning, Chief Pond, Holyoke Fire Department. I'd like to say that we found another fatal last night. Our investigation. We worked into the night, and we suspended operations around 10 o'clock last night and resumed early this morning. So it's confirmed that we have 2 fatals due to this fire. I would also like to say my thoughts and prayers go out with the families of those, and the DA will speak on that further later. I'd also like to commend the Holyoke Fire Department, Police Department, and the residents in the building that all took a hand in several rescues last night. There were several rescues. We'll get a confirmed number, but it's above 10 rescues. So when that information comes out, I'll confirm to everybody. But the residents in the fire department, the police department, all took a hand in what happened last night. So at this time, I'd like to turn over to Mayor Alex Morris to talk about the recovery operations for the residents. Okay.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. I, of course, want to thank Chief Pond for his leadership and all of our partners in law enforcement. Of course, want to first thank our firefighters, police officers, first responders. They were on the scene as soon as possible yesterday, and as the Chief said, they saved a lot of lives, and I am incredibly thankful to our public servants for doing everything they could to save as many lives as possible. I know we're all very, very proud of them. It's, of course, been a heartbreaking couple of days here in the city of Holyoke, but as Holyoke does, we come together in times of need. And what I saw yesterday at the scene and also at Kelly School, where people were coming together, was hundreds of Holyoke residents and residents across Western Mass were coming into Holyoke to drop off clothing and food and toiletries. To the extent we're no longer accepting clothing donations. There are a few specific things that those families affected by the fire and displaced do need. Right now we're asking for folks who have pickup trucks and vans to help move furniture and those things that were donated to the new apartments that people were moved to. I'll repeat a couple of things that I said yesterday for the public. There were about 25 families displaced as a result of the fire. That includes the units in the house on Northeast Street next to the building. We worked hand in hand with Red Cross throughout the day yesterday, as well as the building owner and the property manager. We were successful in making sure that every displaced individual and family had a place to sleep last night. The majority of the families, at least 15 of the 25, were relocated to other empty apartments in the city of Holyoke. And so we were effective in that regard. The other families were placed in hotels for the next couple of nights until they move into a more permanent apartment. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. at the War Memorial, we'll be having a disaster relief center with the Red Cross and NEMA to make sure we continue to work with the families, that they have everything they need, and that we have a long-term housing plan for everybody affected by this incident. But I again want to thank the people of Holyoke for their compassion and generosity. Yesterday we also launched what's called the Mayor's Fire Emergency Relief Fund. We have an ambitious goal of raising $100,000 to help. 100% of those donations will go directly to families and individuals affected by the fire. As of right now, we've raised at least $15,000, so I want to thank people who've already donated to that fund. You can donate online, drop off checks to the mayor's office, or mail donations into City Hall. But again, this is a sad time in the city of Holyoke, but I do see hope in our residents coming together to make sure we do what we do best, and that is look towards the future and care for those people that need our help right now. I do want to thank as well Jackie Lachine. She's the principal of Kelly School. yesterday morning, before the Red Cross got there, she noticed a lot of her families in this neighborhood watching their building burn, and she did take the initiative and open up her school. So I want to thank Jackie for that as well. So thank you again for being here.
I'd like to first express my condolences and sympathy to the victims and their families and friends and all those displaced by the fire. I'd also like to thank and commend the Holyoke Fire Department, the other fire departments that responded, the Holyoke Police Department, all the first responders for their heroic work. In fact, many people were saved through those acts of heroism and courage at a very difficult and frightening time. I am going to confirm that there are 2 deceased persons as a result of this fire. In my role as district attorney, I can tell you that the facts that we know now, this is not a criminal investigation going forward. There is, at this juncture, no reason to believe that any criminal act is the cause of or contributed to the fire or any resulting injuries or death. Thank you. I'm not gonna get into any of the specifics right now, Michael. I prefer to let the investigation go forward. We'll be releasing some more information later in the day and writing to a press release about some of the details of the victims.
There were 2 people who were unaccounted for yesterday. Was the person who was found yesterday the same one?
I can't confirm that. I'm not sure who released the fact that there were 2 unaccounted for persons. I can only confirm that we have 2 persons confirmed dead as a result of the fire.
Is everybody accounted for at this point?
We're not going to confirm or refute any. We'll have some more information as the day goes forward about some facts relative to the investigation.
Chief, we'll talk about some of the work that you guys are having to do today. I mean, we've been here kind of since like 5 a.m. and there's been work going on all morning.
The investigation continues. Obviously, the building's heavily damaged by fire, so we have to take down parts of the building as we go along to investigate.
Why?
It's unconfirmed.
And Mayor, you recently cut the fire department budget, right?
No, that's not accurate.
Is that,
No.
so do you think that there was enough firefighters and fire trucks and everything to handle the situation?
Yeah, without a doubt. I think the fire department responded within a minute. I think the biggest challenge is with this fire that we can confirm that there was a delay in the calling of the fire. So that the fire department, once they got the call, they responded in under a minute. And the fire department was effectively staffed in addition to mutual aid provided by East Hampton, Chicopee, and South Hadley. And so the fire department, police department, first responders did everything they could.
The burnouts did not affect the response to the fire. We responded effectively and efficiently to the fire.
Is it possible to confirm if there were any engines ground out at all yesterday?
Engine 2 was burned out yesterday.
Is that one that would typically service this particular area?
Engine 2 actually services South Holyoke. They respond from the same station. Engine 1 didn't respond.
What can you say about the cause of the fire?
Still under investigation.
Mr. Cody, with the building, in terms of what's sort of next for this particular building at the moment?
I'm not sure. We're waiting for the investigation to complete and then we're going to inspection on the building.
Were any inspections done by your department recently of this apartment complex?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, there's a process for this. The building owner has been cooperative so far. He came out to Holyoke yesterday, helped us relocate families to other apartments that he has in the city. We'll be working closely with his insurance company as well. So there's different processes to demolish the building. Oftentimes the city is on the hook initially, and then we work with the building owner to reimburse to demolish the building. But that can't happen until the investigation continues. Approximately 40 minutes.
this was touched upon, but is it possible to say if there's still any ongoing searches conducted inside the building at this time?
It's not an ongoing search, it's an ongoing investigation. Every investigation is the same, treatment is the same.
One person still in unconfirmed.
How did the people who were in critical condition who had not been accommodated?
Any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, actually, it is a whole bunch of that.
We do it.
So,